All right. I saw
Valerian, great films.
I saw a movie.
Shocking.
2011, this movie came out. It's called Philip the Fossil. Comes in at a scant 73 minutes.
It's not a film.
Philip the Fossil. Okay.
So you saw Short.
Garth Donovan, listener of the program, supporter of mine, now friend of mine,
Garth
filmmaker.
is a good name.
Garth Donovan's a great name.
Yeah.
Like this guy needs to be a filmmaker. He sent me Philip the Fossil, a movie of his, when he heard that I was setting out to start making raising
A
the
movie
funds
of his? He made the
Grouper.
movie?
He wrote and directed Philip the Fossil, and he sent me. I think I got it through the old PO box over there, and I've had it sitting around for a long, long time. And he ended up supporting me. He gave some money to groupers, and we've been going back and forth on emails and trading ideas here and there a little bit. I finally watched his Philip the Fossil because I wanted to do it in line with he's now raising money to do another feature. He's made, I think this will be his 4th feature. He's making one now called White Death. More on that in a second. Philip the Fossil.
White Deathman?
White Death. Not, there's a callback. 2011, Philip Fossil came out, and it's a story, a very, very simple story of they're all Boston guys, right? And it's this Boston guy. He's a blue collar guy. He does landscaping for a living. He likes to party. He likes to have a few beers. He's probably about 30 years old. Likes to do some blow. You know, he likes to hang out with the younger ladies. He's dating this younger girl at one point, and like the other high school guys don't like him because he was dating like a high school. But you like this guy. Like you feel, at least if you're me, I don't know if you'd be able to like this guy. You judge him probably with your USC tendencies.
No, if a character's charming, I can forgive all. We did top 5 flawed characters.
Philip, you can tell like he's a good guy. Like you like this guy. He's salt of the earth. And I'm watching it, and I'm concerned because I know that I'm going to talk to Garth, and I wanted to give him my honest opinion.
All right.
And
you got to be honest.
By the time it's over, it's pretty fucking sweet. Like it's a good story, and a lot of things happen to people around him, and you're
I assume
feeling
this
for
is
this
pretty
guy.
independent.
This is super independent. And that's one of the main reasons why I wanted to bring it up, too, because I know a lot of our audience would love to make a feature film. They would love to write something and direct something. He made this for well under 10 grand. And this new one that he's trying to raise money for, White Death, all about great white sharks and trying to impress your family and your father by making a documentary. And he tried to raise money through Seed and Spark. He went through the same platform that I did, right. Seed and Spark. He's already surpassed his initial. He's already gotten past the initial 7,500 that he was trying to get. Now they're shooting for 1,500. Even more, as important, perhaps, is just give him a follow. So if you give him a follow, and also I highly recommend that if you want to make a movie, you want to see what some blood, sweat, and tears can really, some elbow grease and some passion and some life experience can get you in just less than 10 grand. A feature film that got picked up, it got distribution, it was on Netflix for a while, It was on Prime Video for a while. It's called Philip the Fossil.
That's right.
Which all makes sense by the end of the movie. You understand why they call him Philip the Fossil. There's some really good social media stuff in here. It's a fun movie. It feels a little bit like Larry Clark and maybe a little bit less like Kevin Smith.
Okay.
In the movie, you can tell that it was shot on video. It's
sure.
a little bit cheaper, but it had a good run at South by Southwest. And actually, right now it's on Vimeo, and he gave me the link, so I'm gonna give it to Logan so we can just put our link up, and you can watch it for free if you like. If you like to get an idea of what you can do with, like I said, some elbow grease, but more importantly, Seed and Spark right now. We'll put a link there too for his new one. Just give him a follow, especially if you're already on Seed and Spark. I know a lot of you are because of groupers. Give the guy a follow.
I still get the emails.
Do you?
I do from Seed and Spark. So I contributed to your campaign.
Give the guy a follow, and that'll help out a lot. He's in some kind of competition with the Duplass brothers out there in Boston. They're doing
Hey, fuck those guys.
They're actually running it. They're running it.
Thanks, Duplass brothers.
And whoever, one of the main contributing factors.
I was competing against them
to getting the what they're going after is the number of follows of your project on Seed and Spark. So that give them a quick follow. That'll really help it out.
Don't cost nothing.
And the trailer's great. The main thing that I haven't even said about Garth Donovan is that this guy is like truly like blue collar, and he wears it with pride. I talked to him on the phone. Really good guy. Like I'm gonna probably.
It's like, hey, remember some nails over here.
I'm gonna be hanging out with him. I think later next month. I'm looking forward to talking to him because I really don't have that many friends that have actually made feature films, and it's good to talk. It was really enjoyable talking to Garth, but he paints houses for a living, and in his spare time. What's that?
It's like in Mother.
I thought you said like my mother. I'm like, my mom doesn't paint.
Just like in Mother.
Like he's a blue collar. One of the things that you can do if you give money to one of the perks is like they'll come over and clean your gutters if you live in the Massachusetts
I was going to say,
area.
it's back east. If he makes a West Coast swing, let me know.
So I really like this guy. I like the cut of his jib, and I really like the fact that he's so like right now he's just trying to get followers, and he's using his dog to lure people in because he knows that people are like they've heard enough of people that want to make movies and whatnot. So he's getting his dog, and then he's
that.
so Garth,
whatever it takes.
Garth Donovan, friend of the show, friend of mine, and give him a little help. And if you'd like to, and like I said, if you want to see what like $7,000-8,000 can do, he's got some really good performances too. And like I said, it felt like dirty, like Larry Clark. This is like intense, like quick, sloppy sex scenes going on in cars and stuff out of the blue. It actually opens up with one of those.
I like that.
It's good. Philip the Fossil.
Phil the Fossil. A link will be on Anderson
and Brian. Yeah,
nice.
We'll put it there. I'll make sure that Logan has it there. So a little interaction, a little more interaction than normal with the listeners the last couple of weeks with the thing with Camp Ronald McDonald for Good Times. And,
that's right.
And now with Garth trying to get him some more follows over there for White Death.
Very good.
Yeah.
Coming up next,
Philip the Fossil.
We're going to count down the 5 films, 5-ish. We're looking forward to most this fall, winter.
Okja 2. It's coming out.
Coming up next.
November.
And you